How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have Machinedramon going up against Grandis. I do love Machinedramon quite a bit, so it's cool to see other people's builds, see their take on it. As for Grandis, it's Grandis, it's alright. Gonna go with double rookie starter, Okuwagamon, pitching the Metal Greymon to draw 2. I do like the Metal Greymon Pearson, kinda nice. Gonna see if we can get into a quick Grandis OTK potentially. Playing the Stingmon, pretty interesting, has the fancy one too, I like it. You know, I do always talk about how Grandis could have so much board potential, and like, you know, Stingmon will give you extra memory when you attack over Digimon, which is kind of nice. Most people choose to just go for the OTK though, so we'll see. You know, if he's playing that Stingmon, does he maybe intend to fight more for the board control? We're gonna see and find out. Potentially get some early chip damage. I definitely do like swinging early to proc your Okuwagamon. Is gonna whiff dust and the cast it to the bottom of the deck. That's unfortunate. That definitely hurts. It's a tamer that you want early on that could do a lot of work. Not gonna swing with the Okuwagamon, but play the Pride Memory Boost, which is going to whiff. It does send the cards to the trash, which, you know, helps set up his trash. But, you know, as opposed to a regular Memory Boost, he's not gonna get anything. So interesting choice there. You know, what do you guys think is better for Machinedramon, Prime Memory Boost or the regular one? I see a world where you hit the Okuwagamon, it's like absolutely insane, right? But he did whiff there. I'm gonna go into the Okuwagamon here. This is the one with the Pearson that gives your opponent's Digimon, if you suspend, you get 1 memory. Really, really powerful effect. Honestly, that card makes Grandis like infinitely better. And does not have a level 6, gonna just go into a Mimi. I think leaving the level 5 out against Machinedramon is okay. They don't have a ton of grade removal, so it seems like a pretty reasonable decision there, especially setting up the Mimi with the level 5 gear on the board is going to allow him to potentially turbo out and, you know, find the pieces that he's missing. We see Chumon, so we've seen Chumon, Okuwagamon, and Chikurumon from Machinedramon player. Makes me wonder how many rookies he's actually playing, as usually Machinedramon decks are very, very low in the rookie count. This time around, he's going to swing into security, hit into a Mercy mode. You can see Mercy mode, the choice level 7 for Grandis. I feel like Grandis usually does not play level 7, and if you are going to play one, I guess Mercy mode is kind of cool as he's potentially like anti, like purple and other things like that. It is, funny enough, really good against Machinedramon, as you can send all their sideboards to the bottom of the deck and essentially reset their deck. So I wonder if we get to see that in this match here. The Mimi there already put in a bunch of work and in a bunch of extra memory. It's a very expensive Okuwagamon. It's got the blocker Kawaterimon, so we're definitely seeing a ton of 1-cost Digivolutions. You know, I see a lot of Grandis where they go heavy on the hybrid package. Gonna opt to not use the Mimi, but go into another Okuwagamon and just, I guess, memory choke seems pretty okay. The rookies can continue to get some chip damage in there, but we've yet to see like a pretty strong Machinedramon play. He does have the memory boost to work with, so he can, you know, pop it and play the Machinedramon potentially. Higuru's gonna swing into another Mimi. I feel like he definitely should have used the Mimi effect last turn. There's really no reason not to, right? If you already have level 5 on the board, you might as well come into the second one, I feel like. Higuru's gonna get some nice cycle. Hopefully by now he has picked up the Machinedramon. At this point, you know, Grandis could potentially die next turn, so it has to be a bit careful. We do see they have defensive tools in the form of like the blocker, or is it maybe just, you know, go into a level 6 and win the game right here on the spot? Gonna go Weedmon in the back for 1. He's got a bunch of rookies to go up against. We see no blockers on the board. How's he gonna get out of this one? Does have, you know, the Okuwagamon to get potentially a bunch of memory back, right? So could still make a lot of plays, can like suspend, swing over. He has Stingmon for extra memory, right? Like he's got the Okuwa, he'll be in a good spot. He just got the regular swing, does get the Stingmon memory, but it is blocked by Chumon, so excellent call. The Chumon is going to stop the memory, and it could be huge, right? Maybe he was counting on that extra memory for his plays. Thinking about what he should do. We're going to the GrandisKuwagamon. It is going to memory chuck at 1, so it looked like he didn't have the Okuwagamon X, which would have been very, very strong there. So right now he's dead to heavy machinery, assault, Machinedramon blitz, rush for game. Right? 2 rookie swings, and then that would just be it for game. Like when you have that, it doesn't matter, you know, what your Machinedramon has, because you just need the one swing, right? Looks like he doesn't have it, so it's gonna be just a regular Machinedramon, and then leaving the Chumon in the back just in case. Is this gonna be enough though? So we've mostly seen him just like rookie rushing down, which is definitely what you're supposed to do while you set up your trash, right? A good place for sure. The Machinedramon shows up now, but the question is it too little too late? As you know, he's facing a level 5, a level 6, a level 4, and then not one but 2 minions on the other side. The Machinedramon is gonna get, you know, quite a bit of effects, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough here. Does pass over, looks like 4 memory at the very least. Gonna use the Mimi to hatch. Might be still missing something. They have the Grandis. Can get the Digiburst to get a bunch of extra security damage. Machinedramon security could be good. You know, if heavy machine attack with heavy machine didn't win the game, in security it could still save him potentially as well, right? Looks like there is the Digiburst. Only opting to use 1. Going into the Grandis for 1. Using the effect to suspend the Chumon. Now he has the Okuwagamon X, so now when anything's suspended, they're gonna gain or lose one memory, so that kind of, you know, goes past the Chumon and he's not gaining memory, but he's losing memory. So he should get the memory in that case. Gonna go into another GrandisKuwaga. This one gets the discount and gets Digiburst in like crazy here. Gotta be careful though, right? Because like going down to 1 memory means that also ultimate connection security could lose you the game. Although I think he was supposed to get the 1 memory and he just didn't. Going into not 1 but 2 Grandis with security attack plus, gonna swing over the young Chuman. Pagamon once again whiffs. He gets the Pearson. Even an Issing security could, you know, there. Gonna opt to the digital of the other Grandis, but then he's still gonna get the restand. So he still gets to swing for 2 more checks, and then he still has bodies on top of that. Nothing with security, and that's gonna be the game. It's a shame that the Machinedramon there just was not enough. And again, if he had Attack of the Heavy Machine Digimon, it would have been game. Going into game 2 here. I'm starting with a Palmon into a Weedmon. Pretty strong opener. I do like the 1-cost champions. You know, it's such a strong turn 1 play. Just give your opponent 1 memory to work with. They both have rookies, which is nice. We should be having a pretty solid game here. And again, we've seen quite a bit of rookies from Machinedramon. Agurumon doing his job. Such a good card for that deck. So much that even in Machinedramon decks that are not black base, they'll still run Agurumon, right? He's just so powerful. Does pass over 2 memory, and it's going to be the Okuwagamon. Once again, Okuwagamon has been the MVP so far. A similar strategy here, going to be swinging with the rookies, getting the cycle and the chip damage. This time around, the Pagamon does work though, picking out the Metal Greymon, which is very powerful. You know, Metal Greymon with the Heavy Machine Digimon can be used as removal essentially. Going to use Connection, keep the cycle going. Looks like we have 2 cyborgs in the trash so far, so still quite a ways to go on the Machinedramon. And gonna use Pride Memory. Let's see if he gets a better one this time around. Looks like he does not. Yeah, I still don't like it, right? Like both times, a regular black memory boost would just have been better. So we're gonna see if there's an early. Well, it's the Okuwagamon X, so it's pretty strong. Yeah. Now he actually does use the memory this time. Maybe last time he thought that because of Chumon it would stop it, but again it is lose a memory, so it bypasses Chumon. Does get the suspend, can just swing over the Haguro, does get the Pearson as well. You gotta double check the effect there. It's such a strong card, very, very powerful. If he has the level 6, you know, he can just go into it right away for sure. Potentially the game could be over like right away. Gonna use the boost. Looks like he does play hybrids for sure. Doesn't actually get what he wants, so I assume he's missing the 6, or he would have just gone into it, right? For sure. I wonder if he still Pierce over the Haguro, because like you could just die in security to a Machinedramon or another level 5, right? So yeah, he's gonna opt to not risk it. Play safe, which I respect, and there is the Grandis he can pick up, which surely is what he's looking for. Yeah, so we'll see. Like maybe swinging over Haguro would have been a big mistake, so I don't dislike the safe play there. Potentially suspend Haguro again next turn anyway. So again, very, very plentiful with the rookies for Machinedramon. He's always had rookies to go into the hatch and hard play. Pretty strong. Hagurumon is going to swing. Yeah, get him out of the board. Keep getting that chip damage. Hits into the Kuwagamon. It is going to be, yeah, he's still going to lose 1 more memory though. That's correct. It's still the end of your opponent's turn. So might have been baiting him into losing the memory there. Kind of works out nicely. I'm not sure why he's playing that level 4, but it's interesting, you know. Like the Stigmon was cool. You know, even if you play like a standard deck, you can always put your own spice into it, play your own tech. You know, when you have cards that are not standard, people won't expect them, and that could play in your favor. Gonna pop the memory boost to hard drop rookies, so he's playing Commandamon 2. Once again, that's a 4th different rookie that we see. Really makes me curious about his list and just how many rookies he's actually playing. I guess it makes sense if he's playing Prime Memory Boost that you want to play more rookies, so you have a better chance to hit them, right? But Machinedramon deck is so top end heavy where you need to play all the 5s, and Machinedramon and Chaosdramon and the options, so I was really curious about, you know, what the ratios might be. Gonna be swinging. The Gurumon gets out of here. Not gonna go into the Grandis just yet, it seems like. Waiting for the promo, or yeah, the promo GrandisKuwagamon. Gonna go into the Stingmon, 2 memory choke. Pretty nice there. So many 1-cost evolutions, getting so much value for him. And once again, we're back to this. Okay, he can chip with the rookies while cycling through his deck to find the Machinedramon. Doing quite a bit of damage. Gonna get the Kazu, you know, the extra memory is good, and the draw in this card is pretty strong as well. Machinedramon in his deck, very interesting. Not a card you see a lot in this meta. Ultimate Connection, so now we have 5 Cyborgs in trash. Could potentially be going for the Machinedramon right away. And again, with like Attack with Heavy Machine Digimon, it could be very strong instantly. I feel like it would be nice there. Okuwagamon is gonna hit. Was that a blocker Commandramon? Even another rookie? Machinedramon to pass turn seems okay. Whether it's with rush or not. Although I guess like if you don't answer the 5, your Machinedramon just gets suspended, you potentially lose on the spot. So it doesn't feel amazing, right? Like green just naturally can just suspend the blockers, kind of ignore them. Like Machinedramon could do so much against the Grandis. Because like if it's not the leader, you're not gonna get the piercing, but don't have to attack, you just pierce over it. Or, you know, suspend it and swing over it. Not at it, but you know, to the side of it, I guess. Hard playing Commandamon, so no Machinedramon. The blocker, I guess it's just good to memory choke, right? It does still have the green memory boost, is gonna pop it. And this could be game here. He does have more than enough setup. It's a Davis. So he just used the memory boost to memory choke back, which I'm not sure I love. But at least after playing Davis, he's gonna have 3 memory guaranteed. The Davis can be utilized to pick up a green Digimon, which is kind of nice, you know, but he's missing out on the Mimi extra hatch potential. Looks like he's got the Grandises, but just waiting for the promo GrandisKuwagamon. Gonna swing. That lets him tap his Kazu, yeah. But it is gonna just get blocked. The blocker Kawateran putting in work there. He needs to cycle through to find the Machinedramon though. It's gotta be in there somewhere. Like surely he's running 4 Machinedramons, maybe 1 or 2 Chaosdramon. The Chumon in the back. Even has the Machinedramon sleeves. Those are pretty nice. I like those. You're gonna just play another Kazu to pass. This might be one of the cases where the green player is too focused on the very basic combo, right? Like, what if he had just gone into a Grandis and just started using the Grandis to like swing repeatedly at security? He just seems to be waiting for the perfect stack. But the way card games work, like you have to play what you have, and he could go this whole game without ever drawing the promo GrandisKuwagamon, right? And like, if you always wait for that, you might never get it. Still cycling through. Okay, gonna go into Okuwa. Yeah, and we'd want to memory choke. It seems pretty fine, but yeah, it looks like based on his playstyle, he's just set to wait until the perfect stack. Not gonna start swinging beforehand. The Chumon comes out. He's not a machine though, so he's not gonna pass over Kazu memory. In this case, it's kind of sad there, because now even if he does have Machinedramon, his memory choke to 1, he can't even play it sadly, and the Chumon can't even swing the cycle. It's gonna be Hagurumon to discard the Endermon and draw 2, and hopefully by now he does have the Machinedramon. But at this point, surely it's too little too late, right? We have 4 stacks on the blue side. The promo GrandisKuwagamon is finally picked up. He's going to Digiburst twice to get Secure Attack +2 and keep the piercing on top of that. Can go into the Grandis for 1. Get that sweet suspend, swing over it. Okuwagamon does work, but it's only a rookie, no Machinedramon. Gonna get the checks. Something in security might save him. The Chikuri could do Digivolve, but it's still gonna be, you know, 3 checks. He's just not gonna get the restand. But I mean, he just has bodies that can just swing for game. Gonna suspend the guy, gain the memory, I guess, just for extra safety. He still has a blocker too, just in case. At this point, you don't have to worry, thinking you can just swing, and that's gonna be the game. Machinedramon, last card in security, kind of sad. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching.